Good morning, folks. Good morning. Hello. Woo. Yikes. One second. Woo. Morning, everyone. Oh, shit. Oh, great. I hit my fucking. God damn it. That's fine. It's good. God damn it. Hold on. It's the rear view mirror. Hold on. God damn it. All right, it's good. I just put it back in place. We're good. That's good, right? Yeah. All right, the mirror's fine. All right. It just bent backwards. You ever have that? I hate going into a garage sometimes. That good? Yeah, that's good. All right. Anyway, guys, well, that was fun. Um, just clipped it. I got Giannetti. I, I do this every morning ever since. Every morning since I was jacked up by the popo at the bus stop on October 11th, 2023. In case they try to arrest me again, we'll get them on video this time. Anyway, I don't anticipate that happening now. For a bit. So tomorrow I got court the next 2 days. Tomorrow I have a restraining order hearing in Atlantic City, New Jersey, with the Paula Keefe side chick, the real fake victim now. So that'll be interesting. That's supposed to take all day. Fun. And then on Friday at 2:15 we have a status hearing now because it's like a new judge. And every time you get a new judge, you basically it's got to catch up on everything. And so we have a status conference hearing on Friday, in my case. And yeah, so I don't know what that. So we're not going to be doing the motion to dismiss. We will be. Here's one thing that needs to be clear. He's got to do the motion. He never addressed the motion to recuse in his opposition to our filings, which he was given 4 extra weeks to do. He just passed in whenever the fuck he felt like it. Just 8 or 9 days late. He just passed it in whenever he felt like it, which is absurd. He passed it in, and you know, he never addressed the fact that there was a motion on the table that he be recused as the specially appointed prosecutor because he has an obvious conflict. He hasn't explained why. Why didn't he do that? Cosgrove is like too smart of a person, and he's been around the block. He's a former judge, longtime lawyer. Like, why? He knew he had to address it. Like, it's not like he forgot it. So why did he take all this time to put together in opposition to our motion to dismiss? Why did he do all that if why did he do all that if the whatchamacallit? Yeah, why did he do all that if sorry, I'm just distracted by something. What the fuck is that? All right, anyway. So I'm a little flustered this morning. Why did Robert Cosgrove do all that work, right? And I think, and this is a theory, he's just running up the bill. Like he knows he's going to be recused, so he's just kind of triple dipping his way out. I mean, that's the only thing that makes any sense to me, right? He's triple dipping on his way out. He's doing them because he can't even argue the motion to dismiss if he's not the prosecutor, right? Like that has to be addressed first. We have to do the motion to recuse. If you're not able to be the specially appointed prosecutor, and if you have a conflict, then why he has no business doing arguing against the motion to dismiss to begin with. Like, you're being sued, bro. You can't do that. And what happens if when like Brian, like even in his opposition to the motion to dismiss, he basically explains why he needs to be recused. He refers to Lindsay as a witness in it. And then later on in there, he says that Brian Tully claims that he didn't delete anything from Lindsay's phone. He says that Tully says that he didn't delete anything from Lindsay's phone. Well, she says differently. She says differently. So how is he gonna do that when he has one on the stand? He's being sued by Lindsay, who says that Brian Tully deleted shit from her phone. And he's got Tully on the stand, and Tully's going to say something completely different from her, but he's conflicted because Lindsay's suing him, and Lindsay's also suing Cosgrove. So this is one gigantic clusterfuck. And how's that going to work? You tell me. You tell me. I mean, how is there not? It's just like it's such an obvious clown show. I think they just don't have anyone in the works yet to take this case on. Would someone else take this on? They could probably find somebody, right? I mean, the Lindsay case would be a harder sell, but like the McAlpin one, you could find some scumbag lawyer to be a special prosecutor. You could 100% do that. But oh man, the pond's already frozen. God damn. Anyway, so yeah, so Friday, new judge. He's gonna have to get caught up on all this, um, etc. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be home in a minute. I'll be able to read the chat a little more. I can't believe all the snow already. This is fucking ridiculous. It's supposed to be like 11 degrees on Friday. That's what people are saying. Probably better that the hearing is virtual than it's freezing. It's too early for this shit. Too early. Anyway, um, what else is new? Trying to think. Oh yeah, the Brian Walsh trial. Have you guys been watching that? I got to catch up on it. I'm sorry. I'm just so overwhelmed right now with like other shit going on in my life. It's a mess. Some of the shit going on. It's really just unfortunate, and it's like fucking with my head. Like it's just like I'd like to focus on other things, but I'm constantly worried about like what I mean. I'm still not over fucking my ex-wife getting those phone calls from an AI voice in the middle of the night, 12:30. Her calling me up, dealing with that. I mean, who does that? I remember that was what was that Friday night that happened? That was the first night I did that. Yeah, but anyway, just want to see when Proctor gets on the stand. Yeah, so last night on the show, I had Brandy on. I don't think Brandy's a bad person. I think she's a little misguided, and I don't think she understands what my larger point is there. And some of the things you're saying about like, it's like just making up a lot. She has no idea. She's like, well, she seems to think that this civil trial is going to result in the McAlberts taking a stand and saying some really incriminating shit, and then the FBI is going to come in and arrest them all. That's not going to happen. And also, the civil trial is going to go on for like 10 years. And like I said, there better not. If there's a motion to dismiss, then that kind of defeats the whole purpose, right? If the whole point here is that like, well, we want this trial, like we want the Karen Reed civil trial to go forward because we want the McAlberts on the stand. Okay. So no motion to dismiss that because we don't want that. But did they already try a motion to dismiss? I forget. I forget. Anyway, all right. So let me go read the chat in a minute. Give me one sec. All right. Uh, Right. Nah, we're back. Give me 1 sec. Actually, I can just go on my computer, can't I? Oh, let me pull it up on my computer. Probably better. 1 sec. All right. All right. I think we're in. All right. No, hold on. That worked. This guy. Over that. All right, we're good. We're back. All right. Anybody got any questions or anything? Jimmy has Nick on his live right now. Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't think Brandy fully understands the judicial system either. There seems to be some misunderstandings there. But again, I thank her for coming on privately because I do appreciate when anyone does that. But am I still selling these sweatshirts? No, we stopped selling the thin blue line shit after we realized that like it was all kind of a crock of shit because a Boston police officer was killed in Canton, and his fellow police officers who, were like thin blue line, they covered it up. So it is what it is. Do I have Cameo? No, but the Cameo people contacted me right after the verdict and wanted me to come on and sign up with them. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I will. But because I was just like, yeah, why didn't you ask years ago? But maybe I will. How are you today? Did you get some sleep? Some sleep, yeah. I mean, I stay up late for these shows. So, have I spoken to Jess? I speak to Jess frequently. Not today. Wow, what's up? If the motion to recuse is unopposed, that it should be granted, right? You would assume so. Well, I guess not. I usually do use a computer for my lives, but except in the morning, I use my phone. But then I get here halfway, I can just switch to it. It's not Nick Rakita's on Auntie Deb right now. Really? Get out of here. What's he doing on there? No way. Wow, I can't compete with that. I don't want to share it because that's the thing that's like cheap. Oh, Cameo Christmas. That's right. Yeah, I should get it. That's right. I should get set up for Cameo Christmas. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. All right, I'll do that this week. He's talking about addiction. Yeah. I mean, he had me on early on. He's one of the first law tubers to have me on his YouTube presentation early on in my coverage. And then he had some personal issues, obviously, involving drugs and legal issues. And, it's not pretty, the shit. But I'm all about redemption. And, yeah, I mean, Nick is really like one of the founders of like what we call LawTube. Like during the Rittenhouse trial, he got really big during that, just watching it, live watching the Hurt. I think he did Amber Heard and Johnny Depp too. Okay. What should happen in New Jersey, Maryland? Well, what should happen is that the restraining order is vacated, hopefully. Not vacated, but not granted. All right. Anybody else got anything to say? Sorry, how can we tune into your hearing? I don't think you can. In New Jersey, it's like private because it's like somehow this is a fucking domestic. It's in family court. Who knew? I don't know. Yeah, like I wish I had time for the Brian Walsh thing. It's like, but my shit, as they say. Requires a focus. All right. Anybody else got anything to say? Sorry, I don't have much to say. I don't even know what I was. Um, do you think people who made a mistake should be punished for life? I don't know. Oh, that's not for me. There's somebody in the chat by that name. Oh, there's a St. Eden in the chat. That's interesting. Can you get the New Jersey to girl that you pay your attorney's fees? We're gonna try. We're gonna try. So unfortunately, we won't be able to stream that, but that video from Cryford was disgusting last night. The old one that he took down. Yeah, I mean that's Cryford. That's I support Karen Reed bullshit. Yeah, I gotta watch Garino in the stand yesterday. Yeah, I gotta go through that and watch that. An article in IFW saying defense fund was all paid up for Merida. What's IFW? I don't get it. So yeah, I noticed she posted a lie. So just to clear that this is a lie in general. That my legal fees are like I've raised like 280 on my legal fees. It's significantly more than that. Significantly more than that. If you'd like to know the full number, I suppose I could say. I don't think it's anyone's business, but Tim Bradel and Mark Federer could confirm that the two of them combined are significantly more than $280,000. Significantly more. He'll be back on the day. Cool. I'll be watching that. Oh, Innocence Fraud Watch. Yeah. So that's, I mean, she also, Innocence Fraud Watch also calls me like a rapist and all that shit. So it is what it is. Yes, today is the, what anniversary is that? It is the 26th anniversary of the Worcester fire, the 6 Worcester firefighters who died in the station, in the cold storage warehouse fire. Yes, the day I'll never forget. I was a senior in high school when that happened. Brian Walsh is claiming Anna died from sudden unexpected death syndrome and noted her Vax card. This should be an interesting defense. And why he just chopped up the body. That's a tough one. Any comment on the billboard, McAlbert's? I mean, they're killing it. I mean, you got to give it to them. They've raised over 70 grand. I mean, that's what they've raised over 70 grand for this bullshit. And they are, donated, like they raised over 70 grand. And they have enough money to buy a billboard. And some people are like, well, why are they paying for a billboard? Bro, we did the same thing. We got a billboard too with donations. So it's like, it's like, it's got, I don't know if it has a QR code, but like ours did, but they did from the same fucking spot. They're like, it's not going to help them. I don't think that much because they're going to get sued. And it's going to be more than that, but like to pay for lawyers, trust me, bro. But at the end of the day, the PR game's better right now. Yeah, I mean, it was an unfortunate picture of my son was posted on there as like part of an argument. It was really unfortunate. Luckily, it was removed. I did message Jason Broyles about it, and I'm like, bro, why is there a picture of my son on there? She shared one of my old posts that had pictures of my son from like months ago, and it just seems unnecessary to do that. Okay. How anyone supports them is mind-boggling. I mean, there's people who think Karen Reed did it, and these people therefore believe the McAlberts are innocent and have been dragged through. That's what they believe. It's fucking retarded, but they believe it, And this case is so big that it is. Yeah, I mean, at least it's like a nice picture of my son. It's like sharing a happy moment. Like I would never use my kids as like
Like this was the post, right? You know, it's like cue the bargain bin boomers coming. Oh my God, she's posting the child in 3, 2, 1, and it just seems like, yeah, like I don't use, I would never use my kids in like a post to be like fuck for personal reasons or you know or I just like posting pictures of my kids during like happy times when I'm not doing Turtleboy related shit to remind everybody that like um, I'm also I'm a dad first more than anything and whatever. And it's like I shared the daughter's school. She shared a post that you have of your kid. Fuck around, find out. Mentioning that somebody who lives in a town and goes to the public high school is not the same as that. But okay, sure thing. Whatever. It just seemed uncalled for, and I would never ever share a picture of her children or anyone's children like that. I always black out children's faces even when I do stories. I always black out the kids' faces. I try to. All right. Yeah, they did it. They did do it in the exact same spot. I mean, you got to give it to them. It's crafty. Yeah, I mean, I would never do that. I would never post pictures of her kid or anyone's kid for that matter. It's just not necessary. I should share it now. I would never do that. Yeah, I mean, traditionally, just that's it. It's not. She always told me that, like, yeah, when we break up, you'll never see me again. But guess not. That's fine. I would share. That's true. I would share um, Baby Clay's ultrasound pic. I'll give you that. That's true. But I make good with Glamour Suze like you did Lisa. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Glamour Suze and I picked up what happened, but she didn't seem nearly as upset. Sex call tomorrow night. That's correct. Absolutely. Giannetti made a new song about me. No, I didn't see it. Send it over. I'd love to see it. Will you put a Santa hat on Baby Clay's ultrasound pic, please? Maybe. All right. Anyone else got any questions or anything? I got to call my lawyer in a minute. And I got a Zoom call today with my other lawyers in New Jersey. I got a big, busy legal day. That's all I do now is legal shit. People are like, why don't you have more journalism and stuff like that? It's like a little busy with my own fucking legal issues. But okay, I'm trying my best here. All right. Anyone? I need more Giannetti these days. Yeah, we do. That would be. Um, yeah, you do need the turtle humor back. You'll get it. Don't worry. You'll get it. Court Friday is going to be kind of a slower day. It's just a status hearing because it's new judge. He's getting caught up on shit, etc. Is Justin? Who's Justin? Coming after Linda and justice served. Who's Justin? I will pass that message along to Bradle and Betterville. Absolutely. My case is not till tomorrow, and yeah, I will. I can have a full write up on how that goes tomorrow for sure. We can talk about it on sex cult and everything. Someone said that in chat last night, or no? I missed that. I'm in Georgia. I just want to know we appreciate you in dog country. Well, I really hope that Georgia beats Alabama on the SEC championship as a Notre Dame fan, because it's Alabama can't be ahead of Notre Dame if they have 3 losses. You can't do it. Especially one of those losses is to Florida State, who sucks. And that's unforgivable. All right. What happened with the T-shirt lady in New Jersey? I don't have another hearing with that till like February, and it's going to go away. I'm not pissed at all. I'm not pissed. It's just, I don't know what the right word is. Depressed or anxiety, or I don't know. I wouldn't say depressed, not like sad or anything like that, but it's just like a lot of anxiety. It's just sad, man. The whole thing's fucking sad. Didn't want anything to be like this. What else you guys got? I am a winner. I am a born winner. You got that right. All right. Anyone else? Overwhelmed is a good word. That's right. But you guys give me life, man. You guys give me life. Exactly. The time and money spent aggravated me, and just the lies, it's really unfortunate. And you're like, well, when does this end? It's just sad, man. I talked about it last night, how sad this is. All right. Anybody else got anything? Yeah, no bus stop live yesterday, obviously. There's a snow day. So, if I'm not there, just assume that. Just root for BYU to lose. Yeah, exactly. Well, then you got the Miami situation. Miami's going to have 2 losses as well, and they beat Notre Dame head to head. Well, that sucks. All right. Anyone else got anything before we call it a day? Get started with the day. All right. Anyway, so yeah, go check out Jimmy's stream. He's got Nick Rakita on, and we will see you guys all tomorrow night for Sex Cult. All right. Peace to you, bum grease.
It calls for data including